The quarterfinals are over. 4 matches, 3 days, and the 2026 FIFA World Cup will never be the same again. France qualified, Spain qualified, England qualified, Argentina qualified. I'm going to show you how each of these 4 teams reached this stage and how this blockbuster semi-final lineup was set, because nothing happened the way anyone expected. But first, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Who do you think will reach the final? The first match, France versus Morocco. A rematch of the 2022 FIFA World Cup semi-final, and the first team to secure a place in the semi-finals was about to be decided. France controlled the game from the opening whistle. Mbappé looked unstoppable. Then came the penalty. In the 25th minute, Mazraoui fouled Mbappé inside the box. A clear penalty. Mbappé stepped up, the tournament's top scorer, but Moroccan goalkeeper Bounou guessed correctly and made the save. A low shot into the left corner. The strike lacked power. Bounou was magnificent. For a moment, it looked like Morocco's organization and resilience might be enough to frustrate France. It wasn't. In the 62nd minute, a brilliant pass found Mbappé at the edge of the box. One touch, one shot. A perfect curling finish into the far corner. Bounou didn't even move. France 1, Morocco 0. 6 minutes later, Mbappé set up Dembélé, who finished clinically. 2-0. Game over. Here's the statistic that says everything about Kylian Mbappé. He missed a penalty, scored a goal, and recorded an assist in the same World Cup quarterfinal. That has happened only 4 times in the last 60 years of World Cup history. And incredibly, 2 of those occasions happened in the same week. Messi did it against Egypt on Tuesday, and Mbappé repeated the feat against Morocco on Thursday. France is through to the semifinals. 6 wins in 6 matches. Mbappé now has 8 goals, tied with Messi at the top of the Golden Boot race, and his 20th World Cup goal makes him only the 2nd player in history to reach that milestone. The first, Lionel Messi. The second match, Spain versus Belgium. And Spain, as they have throughout this tournament, found a way to win when it mattered most. Belgium suffered a huge setback before kickoff. Captain Yuri Tielemans was injured during the warm-up and couldn't play. Kevin De Bruyne took over the captain's armband. It was a blow Belgium never fully recovered from. Spain dominated possession. Rodri, Dani Olmo, Fabian Ruiz starting in place of Pedri, and 18-year-old Lamine Yamal terrorizing Belgium every time he touched the ball. The breakthrough came before the half-hour mark. Fabian Ruiz pounced on the rebound after Courtois saved Dani Olmo's shot. Spain won. Belgium 0. Then, just when Spain looked completely comfortable, Belgium struck back. 4 minutes before halftime, Charles de Ketelaere beat Cubarsí to the ball and headed past Unai Simon. Belgium won. Spain won. The second half became increasingly tense. Belgium grew into the game. Doku looked dangerous. De Kuiper found the side netting, and then disaster. In the 65th minute, Courtois collapsed to the ground. Belgium's best player, and arguably the best goalkeeper in the world, tried to continue. He couldn't. 10 minutes later, he left the pitch in tears. Senna Lamens, the Manchester United goalkeeper who had never played a single minute in a World Cup, was forced into action. Spain recognized the opportunity immediately. In the 88th minute, Cubarsí unleashed a shot from outside the box. Lamens failed to hold on to it, spilling the ball into the danger area. Merino, 2 minutes on the pitch, 1 touch, 1 finish. Spain 2, Belgium 1. The very same Merino who scored the stoppage time winner against Portugal in the round of 16. The same man who is now the first Spanish player in history to score 2 match-winning goals in the closing minutes of World Cup knockout matches. Saint Mikel, once again. Spain reaches the World Cup semifinals for the first time in 16 years, and now they will face France, the team that has beaten Spain in recent major tournaments, and the team Spain has beaten in recent major tournaments. This semifinal has different names depending on who you ask. Most people call it a semifinal. The rest of the football world is already calling it the final. The third match, England versus Norway. Erling Haaland versus Jude Bellingham. The Premier League's two biggest stars, former Borussia Dortmund teammates, friends like brothers. Now on opposite sides in the biggest international match of their careers, Norway struck first. In the 36th minute, Andreas Schjelderup cut inside from the left, producing one of the finest individual plays of these quarterfinals, and curled a beautiful shot into the far corner. Norway 1, England 0. England responded immediately. Deep into first half stoppage time, Anthony Gordon found Bellingham at the edge of the box. One touch to control, one perfectly placed finish, 1-1. The second half was intense. Norway kept pushing. Haaland looked dangerous simply by being on the pitch. VAR ruled out a Norwegian goal for an attacking foul. England struggled to create chances. Their expected goals, XG, for the entire second half was just 0.09. They barely threatened the Norwegian goal. Extra time. England looked sharper. In the 93rd minute, Morgan Rogers fired from long range. Norwegian goalkeeper Ørjan Nyland spilled the ball. Jude Bellingham reacted first. His second goal of the night. His sixth goal of the World Cup. The goal that sent England into the semifinals. And here's the statistic that shows what Jude Bellingham is becoming at this World Cup. He is the first player to score 2 or more goals in consecutive World Cup knockout matches since Diego Maradona in 1986. And he is the youngest player to achieve that feat since Pelé in 1958, when Pelé was just 17 years and 249 days old. Bellingham is 23. England also became the first team to keep Erling Haaland from scoring in an official match in 636 days. And England has reached the World Cup semifinals for the first time since 2018. But there is a shadow hanging over this result, one we covered in detail in a separate video earlier this week. England's first goal should never have counted. The ball struck the Spider-Cam cable suspended above the field before reaching Anthony Gordon, completely changing its trajectory. Under FIFA's laws of the game, play should have been stopped. The referee didn't see it. VAR missed it. Norway has every right to feel aggrieved. England is through. But their road to Atlanta comes with a question mark that won't disappear. The fourth match, Argentina versus Switzerland, the reigning world champions. A team that refuses to lose. A team that refused to die against Egypt. And once again, in the most dramatic way possible, they found a path to victory. In the 9th minute, Messi delivered a corner. Alexis Mac Allister attacked the near post and powered a precise header into the back of the net. Argentina 1, Switzerland 0. But Argentina, as they had throughout the tournament, dropped deeper. They defended, they invited pressure, and Switzerland took advantage. In the 67th minute, Dan Ndoye received a perfectly weighted pass from Ricardo Rodriguez, cut inside the box, and fired a low shot past Emiliano Martinez. Switzerland won, Argentina won. Then came the moment that changed everything. In the 72nd minute, Breel Embolo, already on a yellow card, attempted to win a foul against Leandro Paredes. The referee initially booked Paredes. VAR sent the referee to the monitor. The decision was overturned. Embolo had clearly simulated the contact. Second yellow, red card. Switzerland was down to 10 men. Argentina pushed relentlessly for the winner. Messi went one-on-one with Gregor Kobel. Kobel saved it. Then he saved another and another. Switzerland held on for nearly 90 minutes with 10 players. Lisandro Martinez had a first-time strike cleared off the line in the dying seconds. Extra time. Then came the defining moment. In the 112th minute, Flaco Lopez, the Palmeiras substitute, controlled the ball and found Julián Álvarez unmarked outside the box. Álvarez looked up. Álvarez struck it. The shot flew into the top corner with such precision and power that Kobel, who had been Switzerland's best player all night, didn't even move. The stadium erupted. It was the goal of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, scored by a player who had been almost invisible throughout the match, until the moment that mattered most. Lautaro Martinez added a third goal on the counterattack. Argentina 3, Switzerland 1. Final score. Messi didn't score. It was his first match of the tournament without a goal. but he provided the assist for the opener, and Argentina reached the semifinals anyway, because that's what this team does. They refuse to lose. They refuse to die. And whenever they need a hero, someone always steps forward. This time, the Spider, Julián Álvarez. So these are the semifinals. 4 teams remain, 2 matches, 1 trophy. Semifinal 1, France versus Spain, Tuesday, July 15th, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, AT&T Stadium, Dallas, Texas. France, 6 wins, the most dominant team in the tournament, with Mbappé playing the best football of his career. Spain, the team producing the most dramatic matches of the tournament, with Merino emerging as the secret weapon and 18-year-old Lamine Yamal terrorizing every defense he faces. Spain has won the last 2 major knockout meetings against France. France is still the favorite. My prediction, based on everything we've seen throughout this tournament, France wins, but only after extra time. Semi-final 2, England vs. Argentina, Wednesday, July 16th, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. 40 years after Maradona's legendary Hand of God in 1986, these 2 nations meet again at the FIFA World Cup. England wants revenge. Argentina wants to prove they are the rightful world champions. Jude Bellingham versus Lionel Messi, the 23-year-old superstar of the future against the greatest player of all time in what could be his final World Cup. My prediction, Argentina. Because of the incredible determination, unity, and fighting spirit this team has shown throughout the tournament. Messi scores. Argentina reaches the final. Now it's your turn. Leave a comment below. Who wins each semifinal? And who will lift the World Cup trophy on July 19? This World Cup isn't over. In fact, it's only getting better. Subscribe so you don't miss the semifinal previews, match highlights, and everything that happens from here on out. I'll be here every single day until the World Cup final on July 19th. See you tomorrow.